Feeling fresh, are you?
I don't think I've felt fresh for about 20 years. I'll look at myself now. You can't really tell on here quite well because there's a fucking bright light there. But when I wake up, man, I have well, not even when I wake up, especially when I do, but I have like bags under my eyes all the time now.
I was going to say the same. You just look in the mirror and think, man, are they ever going to go away? But yours don't look too bad. Mine are quite dark.
They don't now because I got a bright light dashing at it. But like when I look in like the mirror, it almost looks like I've got like black eyes. There's like a tinge of yellow in them and everything. Like I'm like, fuck me, then I get battered in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Do you ever think about like how tall you are and how people see you? Not that we were like really tall, but like because we were like 6 foot, we're kind of above average. So I think of people looking up at me slightly and just getting this fucking like under angle.
Oh, I didn't, but now I'm fucking going to. Seeing a fucking bucktooth idiot from the front view, man.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Just the fucking chins piling up.
Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah, I never have until then. But it is crazy because I've obviously met people taller than me, but you know, like I said, I'm just over 6 foot, so I'm not like too tall to be fair. But like I don't really meet people that like where I have to really look up to see somebody. So I don't really see that perspective of people, but you know, people do. Like I've had girlfriends that have been like tiny and like just in the 5 foot mark. Like literally like 4'11", 5 feet. Like I've been out with like some tiny girls. So God knows how they viewed it.
Yeah.
Just looking
Just
at
fucking
underside of my chin, like, what a fucking prick he is, man.
fucking belly on the forehead.
Yeah, it can't be fun to be that small, man, especially when you're gross looking like me and you're just seeing it from all angles like close, man. You would at least want to be looking down at it, not looking up at that shit.
Yeah. But is that what they're into though? Like naturally women just kind of want to be fucking dominated and chucked about and just,
True,
you know what I mean?
but I also think women are into fat dicks and abs. You know what I mean?
Not dickheads with fat abs.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I don't think women are looking at that and thinking, yeah, I'm into this. They're thinking, why ain't this guy in the gym, man?
Yeah. This guy looks like he knows his bin bags.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you know, we're just two dickheads here talking like we know what women are into and what they're about. I ain't got a fucking clue, really.
Yeah, I've had like one good missus and I'm still with her, so.
Yeah, and you've been with multiple people and they still confuse the fuck out of me. So I don't think you, but we probably did the same to them. They probably will never understand us, but you can't. Like, I don't even understand other dudes. Am I meant to understand something that's a completely different fucking species to me?
Yeah. I do look at some people. You know, you see people that are just proper shy looking and
Mm.
then sometimes they just like fucking flip out and like shout or like act after something. You think, yo, you. But then you think like, oh, I don't even want to do that shit in here.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. I look at everyone. I judge everyone. I observe everyone. I think, what does that dude do when he goes home? Like, I even look at dudes that are like you said, like shy and timid and like real, like, you know, people are just think like, what? There's not even an ounce of confidence in that person. I just think like, how do they fuck, man? Like, is it so awkward, or do they just switch it on like everyone else sort of can? Like, or is everything they do in their life awkward? The way they just take the clothes off and get in the shower, the way they fucking get in bed. Like, do they get in bed or like gangling? We're like, ooh, and it's like dead cringy. You know what I mean? Like, do these people just move differently? I look at them and I think, what does your everyday look like, man? Does it always look awkward as fuck?
I have thought it before because I used to work with a guy that was just proper fucking blew the end of the thermometer off the fucking autism scale. Like, and yeah, I used to think like, because he had a missus he was with for a long time, and I don't know what she was like or whatever, but I used to just think, man, you're awkward. It's everything. Like, you must be even awkward just getting in bed like next to her or something.
Yeah.
Like your fucking leg hairs brush up against her, like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I do wonder how those people get through life, to be fair, because No, I'm nowhere near normal, and I have my idiosyncrasies and my nuances and stuff like that. And I'm definitely fucking weird and odd. And even girlfriends of mine have even been like, man, have you like lived into the point where you're alive now in what I do and stuff? But for the most part, like I can go out and be a regular person kind of, but when I just see some people out in the world, man, I just think, yo, like you probably shouldn't be outside, man.
Tell us about your odd, not fear, but like disdain for vapes.
I don't know what it is. And it's actually getting worse with stuff, man. Like, I'll get into this, and this is exciting, everyone, so stay tuned about I'll put my Christmas tree up earlier. But stuff like that, like, I don't know what it is. It's makeup, it's like little beady things as well, like Orbeez I couldn't touch. Like, there's just certain things, and like a vape, it like grosses me, man. Like I don't know what it is. Like, and if I'm tidying around my house because my girlfriend vapes and she like leaves it in place where I think, fuck, I've got to move that, whatever. I can't. Or if I have to, I literally have to like pick it up through my t-shirt because I can't make contact with it, and I'll move it like, oh, like, like it really cringes me out. I don't know why, but I have it with so much stuff. There's certain textures like lollipop stick, like popsicle like sticks, and like forks that you get in meal deals that are kind of that like soft wood texture. Can't fucking stand it, man. It's like, ugh, it's too dry and it makes you feel sick.
What about the vape though? Because that's just like a hard plastic container. Like I know the oil's a bit nasty, but it's not covered in that shit, is it?
No, I think it's because like it contains gross shit. Like I also don't like makeup or anything that's like slimy. So like mascara and all that type of stuff and like lipstick, like I hate that shit. And I'm not touching the actual slime of it, like I just picking up the container that it's in. I genuinely wouldn't be able to do it. I probably would like gag and throw up. I don't know what it is. Jewelry, I hate it all. I can't stand any of that shit, man. I don't know why.
My weird one that I used to have was like if there was a spider like in the bath,
Mm.
like just washing it away with the shower would like freak me out, man. I'd just be like, hey, like what if they just fucking run up the water and get me, man?
I thought you were gonna say like it's because you imagined that a big wave was smashing you down a drain and you was like put yourself in the spiders sort of shoes. Like, man, imagine just chilling and all of a sudden you're getting blasted down a drain and draining to death. But instead it's just in case he fucking leaps out and has you.
Yeah, fucking Jesus spider, man, water tension. Nah, it's just watching them like curl up and fucking float away in the water, just creepy, man.
Yeah, spiders are creepy in general. I'm not really. I guess what we just spoke about could be considered like a phobia, but I don't have any like phobias of any snakes or the typical phobias. But I do acknowledge that spiders are creepy, horrible motherfuckers. Like they're gross to look at and stuff. And like, I'm not scared of them. I'll pick smallish ones up, but I hate how they feel too. If it's too big, that motherfucker can go, man. Like I've killed them in the past, and like I don't do that as much now, to be fair, because I do actually feel a little bit bad because they're just chilling. But it used to be like a rule I used to have is if it's too small to get in a cup and like I genuinely might just like injure a leg or something trying to get it in, it's just better to just kill it. And I don't know if you remember, but my methodology of killing these motherfuckers was to put a boxing glove on and punch it against the wall.
Yeah. Do you remember when you had that big fucking moth that just weren't dying?
Yeah. Fucking Mothra, the immortal moth. That motherfucker fought Godzilla fucking an hour before me.
And he was gassed still.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing a spider just lay down sleeping like a cat, just with its legs out like to the side, just
Oh
kipped up.
man, it would be disgusting to see.
Obviously, they don't sleep like that because they're just fucking always on top. Are they ready?
Yeah.
Well, like, imagine if they were just sprawled out comfy.
Just all
Might
eight
make them
legs
a
just
bit.
out. Just in a cuddle position.
Just 7 out and 1 under its head, like.
Yeah. Yeah, they are gross, to be fair, spiders are. I think they're cool. I do think they're cool what they do and how they hunt, and the web's cool. If you ever see like a little documentary or David Attenborough thing and how they sort of like do the web and how strong it is and things like that and how they produce it. It's
Oh yeah,
cool, but it's also on the same coin, it's fucking gross and creepy, man. Like the way they kill things, like the web it up. and then they like suck the insides out, like, and they just leave the shell there. Like, it's fucking gross, man. Like, imagine if we ate like that. Like, we'd be looking at each other going, "Bro, you're fucking weird, man."
Yeah. I have quite a fear of them, but you know it's funny. You know it's quite universal amongst like arachnophobes. Is like obviously if someone's scared, you don't like go spider on you or something. You know what I mean? But it's become known that you just kind of go, oh, don't move a sec.
Oh,
So now you're like, if someone goes, don't move, you're already like, oh fuck, there's a spider.
what
My
about?
dad did it to me once. It's when I had long hair in high school, and my dad went,
Oh no.
fucking hell, don't move. And I went, fucking hell. And then I suddenly felt it and I just fucking whacked it from my hair. And like a big fat spider just flew out onto the floor from in my hair, man.
Oh man. What about though? If you was like in a film, like what springs to mind is there's like a cold open in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where like Terry Crews is like in the lift and he's like, oh, like he's trying to run away from like a tarantula that's escaped, and then as like the lift doors closing, it's like on his head. If you
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And then like he's like, "Ah!" Like screams like as like a role in a film to say, "Look, man, like for comedic value, we need to put a tarantula on your head." Like, could you do that?
The weird thing is, tarantulas are a bit less scary.
Yeah, people
I,
say that 'cause the bigger they are, the less scary they are. But I do think it's the opposite. Little spiders and things are fine, man. The bigger they are, the more I can see on them. It's grosser. Like when I can see the eyes and their little like fang things, that's fucking disgusting to me, man. When they're so small you can't see it, it's cute.
I don't know. I think when they're that big, it kind of just feels like more of an animal. I don't know. It's just, it's a bit more predictable. You know what I mean? That you ain't gonna get up your
How
trouser leg or
about
something.
how about the fact that they scream before they're like crushed or fucking
That makes my spine tingle, man. That does. Just saying it, man. I've never even heard
yeah,
it.
they make like a little like they make like a little noise before they die.
But
Like a
yeah,
little
yeah,
fucking screech, man. Little death wail.
I'll probably match it with the same fucking screech. I
Yeah.
fucking there was a when I lived fucking up the road with my parents, there was a bee. It was like a big fat fucking bumblebee in my window. And I like opened the the window to let it out. And I swear I saw it go out and fucking fly off. But I like slammed the window shut because I was like scared. I like fucking slammed it shut quick. And it was just still in there and it fucking went like fucking malfunctioned in the frame. I went, you it just like went in the fucking window. But it was trapped in, man. It lasted ages. Creepy.
Yeah, I like bees. To be fair, I think bees are cool, and it probably wouldn't have hurt you. Like they're just the chill bees are. Wasps are cunts. They're like the cunts of the fucking. If spiders had like wasps' attitudes, they'd be arseholes, man. They'd be the biggest arseholes on this fucking planet. But yeah, wasps are just cunt. But bees are like lovely, man. Like I've saved bees. Like I've picked them up and like put them at the shade and in the shade at the sun and shit like that. When I see them, like bees are sick, man. Big fan of bees.
Yeah. I helped him out the window.
Yeah, and then crushed him in it.
Fucking slammed it on his face.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, insects in general are fucking they're a bit gross and weird. It's almost like if they were if they were bigger than what they were, they'd be like the worst things in the fucking world. You know what I mean? Like if a spider was like giraffe sized, if you could like live that way and eat things big enough to like sustain its size and taking enough oxygen or whatever it needs, like they would be horrendous. Like imagine like a fucking Range Rover sized spider. Just you look outside your window, man. There's just one just on your drive, just chilling. Like imagine this. You'd be like, fuck that.
You're sleeping, you just hear it like fucking
Yeah, like up your house.
oh, webbing up your gaff.
You just hear it like land on your roof, and your kid's like, "Is that Santa?" I was like, "No, man, that ain't fucking Santa."
Ain't
Yeah.
it true that, like, because they say, don't they, that because obviously ants, like pound for pound, are the strongest fucking insect or whatever.
Mm,
That they say that, like, if one was like the size of a car, it'd be the strongest fucking, but they'd just be crushed by their own weight.
yeah. Yeah, it goes for a lot of insects and animals. Like some are so big because, like I said, like it's because if they were any bigger, they wouldn't be able to get the oxygen to the blood because they'd be too big and things like that. So, like, obviously, the way nature is, things evolved and adapt, don't they? But yeah, like some things like that, you look at them and go, man, like it's a good job you're fucking that small. Because if you was like even if a spider was like cat sized, like that'd be fucking disgusting. I know in Australia there's those ones that are on like the side of like wheelie bins and shit, those crab spiders, but they wouldn't be too bad for me because they look more like crabs than spiders. But if it was like all hairy and had the fucking eyes and shit like that, like they are, man, fuck that shit.
It's the unpredictability of animals for me. Like crabs, like I ain't too bothered by them, but people like pick them up by the back between the fucking legs and stuff. And you just never know what they're thinking, man. They just fucking sometimes they give it, sometimes they won't. Like parrots, man. Like a parrot could take your fucking finger off.
Yeah.
Sometimes they chill. Sometimes they just want to fuck you up. I'll just stay away from them. You just never know.
Yeah, I'll stay away from all animals that aren't my own. Like even dogs, you know what I mean? Like people and even like people that I know and have fucking gone out with and stuff. There'll just be like a dog chained up outside like a shop. And I go, oh, good boy, and go over to it. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, you don't know who's raised that dog. You don't know what temperament that dog has. They don't think that they don't know that you're coming up friendly, even though you're talking a friendly voice. They might just think you're approaching them. You're a stranger, and it might just fucking rip your neck out, man. Like it's a wild animal. Well, it's not wild. It's domesticated, but it's out in the streets. Like you don't know. You know what about if its owner kicks the shit out of it every single day, and you're just another person coming towards it? Like you don't know these animals, man. But people, I don't know. I see it on like Reddit and like Twitter and stuff all the time of people just fucking with animals and getting like took out, and I just think good. Like, why are you messing with it? It's a fucking animal.
Yeah. And obviously, some animals sometimes give you a little warning, like a growl or something like that. But a lot of the time, when you can't read the fucking facial features, they just fucking bite your finger off or something.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's what the worst one for me is monkeys, man. Like in like Japan or somewhere where there's just wild monkeys on the street, people are just having them on the shoulders and shit. Like they can just that. Sorry, they don't even have to be angry. Like sometimes they just want to see how fucking stretchy your eyelids are. You know what I mean? Like they just pull you to bits, man, for no
Yeah,
reason.
they're
Like
too strong for their unpredictability, ain't they, man? There's like a scary. It's like it's like being mates with like a schizophrenic MMA fighter or something, isn't it? Like, yo, man, I hope he's all right with me today because he might just want to pull my head off in a sec.
yeah, you just like it's like you chill and you're enjoying being there, but you're always at like a few percent like weary of like fucking hell, something could go on.
Yeah, when I went to Japan and I was going up to the Monkey Mountain in Kyoto, and you have to literally climb up a mountain to get there, and it'll just have like signs slash checkpoints on the way there saying like you're so many miles up or something there, and then it'll have like little warning signs like warning when you see a monkey, do not look it in the eye, and that I was like, man, but what about if I like accidentally look it in the eye? Like that's
Yeah.
such a hot. You can't just tell me that, especially like being 3/4 of the way up. It's too late to turn back now. And like, what about if like it forces me to look at it in the eye? What about if I'm like looking away and it's like getting in my POV? You know what I mean? Like you can't just tell me that I can't look at it in the eyes. Like that's too much of like that can happen so easily. You don't like make sure you don't pull on its tail. It's like okay, I know I'm definitely not gonna fucking pull on its tail, but don't look it in the eyes. That could just happen.
Nah, yeah, we sound like Medusa, like it ain't a fucking single frame. It's like
But
don't stare him
it's
in
a
the eyes and
wild monkey. Like again, the unpredictability. Like yeah, some you might have to like really stare at and like fucking be like, come on then, let's have a fight, and it might be like flip out and stuff. But there's got to be one out there that all it takes is just you to lock eyes for 1 second to be like, right, that human's getting its eyes pulled off.
oh, yeah, it's just had a bad day. Like
Yeah, they are
went out for
scary.
cigarettes. My favorite one is the one I don't know where it is, but there's like a tiger in a fucking cage or a lion or something,
Mm,
and this geezer's like slapping it through the bars, and it fucking gets his fingers,
yeah, good.
and he's
Ro-
stuck. Like he's literally stuck in the fucking bars. He like puts both feet on the bars and tries to pull away, and he's just stuck by his finger.
Yeah, good.
Like, yeah,
Why would you
fuck you,
fuck with
man.
it? It's the way so much. Have you seen like these videos recently of like zoos will have like a sort of tug of war thing with like a lion and stuff like that? And I seen one when it was like 10 like fucking jack bodybuilders, proper like proper pulling for their life. And then it just like pans round and it's like 10 bodybuilders, all literally like almost doing the Michael Jackson thing, but backwards. Like the backs are almost on the floor and proper pulling. And then it just cuts to like the other side of like the tank or whatever. And it's just like a lion and he's just lying down. He's not even like tense, so he's not even moving. Like that's how strong these motherfuckers are, man. It's just holding it while you're just pulling 10 jack dudes, man, just ragging at it, and it just like, yep, I ain't moving. Like it's not even
Yeah.
budging it. I think that's exactly, man. Now imagine if that was to just jump at you and then just start clawing at you, man. Like you're powerless. Why fuck with it? Why tempt fate, man?
Yeah. What about in? Remember during COVID, there were like a couple of cities like San Francisco or something where the animals were like slowly moving back into the city because there were no people around because
Yeah,
everybody was locked indoors. Like deer were like coming up to the city and stuff. That's a
yeah.
cool fucking thought, man. That if we just fucked off, animals would just think, yo, I think it's gone quiet over there. Let's go check it out.
It would be interesting to like see a world where that happens, kind of like The Last of Us, say, where like through the cities, like giraffes are just walking and stuff like that. Like, how long would it take for humans to like be off the planet before like wildlife was in like skyscrapers and shit like that?
Yeah. And it's fascinating and it's kind of sad at the same time that they're just like, yeah, just stay away from there. That's the fucking people bit.
Yeah, but I suppose like it does that with other animals. Like, oh, I won't go over there because that's where the fucking water buffaloes are, so it stays away from there. Like, because it could be dangerous. We're just another animal. Granted, we build things like skyscrapers and trucks and chainsaws to cut down their homes, which it's quite sad and that. But like, we're just animals, just like they are. Like, but in the same thing, what we were just saying though, it's like say sharks. There's no chance of them really coming onto land and like being near us, say. But like, you say like it's quite sad for animals to be like, that's the human part. Like, I can't go over there. I might get fucked up or killed. But we should have the same respect. Like people who go and just like swim with sharks and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you're gonna get fucking eaten, bro. That's where they live. That's their land. Like, stay the fuck away from it. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's crazy to me to even just get in the water around them. Something that can move
You
infinitely
you're
faster than you.
so out your depth. Like being in water is scary. Like if I was having a fist fight with a human in a pool, it'd be so difficult. Now something that's adapted, evolved, and lives in the sea and is like rapidly quick and like there's nothing you can do. Why would you even go fuck with them, man?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. You know what scares me? The thought of having to like run outside and fight someone with no fucking shoes on.
Why, man? That'd be like I wouldn't like to have shoes on. I don't think.
Nah, but like sometimes I'm cooking dinner and like Amy's on the way home and she's like getting back soon and like I know about the rough time she's gonna get back. And I just think like, what if I'm cooking dinner and she just fucking screams or something like there's someone in the car park or something. She like screams and I have to run out. I think like, do I quickly pop some shoes on so I can get some grip on a motherfucker?
Imagine that though. Imagine like you're the perpetrator, right? So I'm like, I've got your wife in a headlock, and she's like, Ryan. And then I just think, oh fuck, who's Ryan gonna be? Is he gonna be some jack dude with face tattoos? And you come down, and then you ain't got shoes on, and you like run down the path, but you're going, because
Yeah,
you're
on
like
the
treading on
gravel.
bricks and shit. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh, this fucking chump, what's he gonna do? I'm taking your
just
car
tiptoeing
keys.
through like a fucking 10 stone
I'm
gazelle.
coming. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck,
Hey, mister. I do that, man. I just imagine like trying to fight someone or wrestle, but just having no grip. Socks are like fucking rolling down and that.
Yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, what would be good is if you did get chinned and spot clean out, you won't have that embarrassing moment where your fucking shoes fly off like like they always inevitably do on those videos, man. How do the shoes
Yeah.
always come off?
Yeah. But what about like, say if he's in your boxes or something though, man, and like someone broke in or something, you had to just go throw down. It feels so bare, just fucking
Yeah, it would.
no clothes.
It would, but like, I don't think you think about that. I think you fight off like kicks in. I think you just think fuck it. Like, I don't know, even naked. Naked would be weird, but I think it'd scare them more. And like, if you're in a situation and then some dude comes at you to start fighting naked, like you're gonna be a bit scared of that guy. One, because he's
Yeah.
naked, but you think, fuck me, this dude needs nothing. And he's coming at me like he's confident, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then if he gets me in a headlock or something, or gets me in a triangle choke, and I'm just literally dick to face, as well as
Yeah.
getting beat up, like you don't want to be in that situation, man.
Well, we used to fucking fight and wrestle and piss about every now and again, but you came at me naked the once, remember, and it backed me away like, yo, man, no. Like, you had a fucking gun.
I don't remember, but there you go, point proven. You won't want to deal with someone naked, man. But yeah, it ain't ideal fighting conditions. Like I won't want to be naked and fighting either, man. It's too like, what about if someone just grabs your dick, man? You know what I
I
mean?
don't know what it says about you that you did that and you don't remember.
I mean, whatever. People can make their own fucking minds up about it.
You were asking me for a hug. But like, because it was at Mark's, it was at Ian's, and we
Okay.
were like, we just got there, we're like setting up games and fucking just getting stuff ready and that. And you were like in the hallway, just like, don't know, making like rustly noises and that. And I was like, oh, like a bit of my brain was like, fuck's he doing it there? And you were just making these noises in the hallway and not coming in the room. And then you were just fucking naked and you were like, yo, what's up, man? Let's have a hug. I was like, yo, fuck off. But like, to see someone just come around the corner, all flesh, he's mental. And you just came round, just head to toe, just fucking naked, man. I was like, yo, I was taken off, man. I was fucking gone.
I thought you was gonna say like, I don't know, you were at mine. I said, oh, I'll be right back. I'm jumping in the shower or something. And I just came back and said, what you saying, bro? But I don't know that, like, we were already at someone else's house.
Yeah, there was just two of us in the room and then you.
Oh, it is funny, though, isn't it? It's funny when someone's naked. Just doing
Yeah, I
daft shit.
respect it. I respect it, like, but that's fucking mental. You just doing what, man? You just thought, I might as well just get naked here.
Yeah, that's funny, man. There's just something funny about just because obviously I'm not really a jacked person, and I've never really been like in shape. So like, I think if you're like a doughy person anyway, like it's funny. Like that figure is funny. Like if I was ripped,
Yeah.
like around the corner, it kind of just be like, ugh, put some fucking clothes on, because it's clearly like I'm just trying to show some off. But if I come around the corner and I'm just like a frumpy mess, like that's hilarious.
Just jiggly and pale as fuck.
Exactly. That's
Just one
funny.
big colour.
Yeah, that's fucking funny, man. Yeah, I don't remember that, to be fair.
Yeah, man. I like cowered away, man. Like you had a fucking shotgun or something. Like, oh no, please, fuck off.
Where was Mark then? If he was at his house, where was he?
He was just like by the TV. He was right there.
What was his reaction to me?
You know what? Thinking back, he might have actually gone, fuck's sake, not again. So,
Not again.
fucking-
Yeah, that's fucking funny, man. Yeah. I just
Why
don't give a
do
fuck, do I?
why do nerds look like nerds?
But explain further.
Well, like 9 out of 10 people that are just hackers or like coders or fucking just scientists or whatever. Why do they just all look like fucking Leonard Hofstadter and fucking like Howard Wolowitz and shit? Obviously, the lifestyle they choose kind of makes them indoorsy and fucking less active because sitting on computers and stuff. But some of them just look like they were just fucking born to just be proper nerdy. And there's outliers like there's fucking like Terry Crews, like he's a big fucking PC gamer and stuff, and he looks mental. Like Henry Cavill or whatever, he's like quite nerdy, any but
Yeah.
like most nerds just look like they were just born to just fucking nerd, man.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Like, I think I'm just as nerdy as those people, and I wouldn't say I look nerdy. Like, it'd be interesting to like see what people think from all genders, races, sexes, whatever, and just say like, pick out of this lineup, pick the one that's into Marvel, into this, whatever, and see if anyone would like pick me. But I do know what you mean. Like, so what you're saying is, in that same scenario, if there was like a police lineup, and it was like, okay, there's 10 dudes here, 5 of them are into Warhammer. Pick the 5. You think you could confidently at least pick 4 of those 5?
Pick the one that fucking flashes people in their own house.
Yeah, I might get that one, to be fair.
No, but like, yeah, I don't think either of us look nerdy. I'd imagine we just kind of look like you don't know what the fuck we'd be into.
Yeah.
But like 90%, you know what I mean? And it's just not just nerds, it's like fucking jocks. Like jockey geezers just look like they should be it.
Yeah, it's like they're
And like,
born all ready to look into the part where they already
Yeah.
are. But I wonder if psychologically you're born and maybe you look a bit geeky, if you naturally feel that way, so you just gravitate towards that side of things, or if it's just like, I don't know, like I skateboarded for years, and then when I did it, I dressed and looked like a skater because I was in that world. Maybe like now, I still
Yeah.
like dressing some of the clothes and I still buy some of the shoes and that. But I don't know if people would look at me necessarily now and say, "Oh, that dude skates." Whereas like I did before, so then you could be like, "Well, all skaters look the same," and I just fit in that category. So maybe it's just because you're in that environment that you kind of eventually start looking like that environment.
That's a good point actually, because I remember picking up like the skate on PS3, and I've been playing it for a couple of weeks, and then you were like, "Oh, you're going to come start skating with us?" And I just said, "Yeah, like I will," because it got me into it. And then my dad was like, "Oh, you fucking going skateboarding and stuff now?" Like, I bet you're going to start fucking growing your hair out and stuff, ain't you? And I was like, yeah, I am actually. And then I just kind of got into the music that matched along with it, like some fucking kind of rockery music and that. So I guess, yeah, you do. You probably just go down, you just kind of slot into kind of a stereotype of that and then naturally make your way down. Like,
Yeah, I say to my friend Kyron all the time, because he's a nerdy guy and he looks it, but he embraces it. But like, I'm just again just as nerdy as I'd say he is. Um, but like, he's like stereotypical nerdy. Like, he likes board games and he likes Star Trek and he likes all that type of stuff. Like, he loves trains. You know what I mean? But if you looked at him, you'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And like, like I'm into those. I'm not really into fucking trains or Star Trek really, but I like Star Wars and I like sci-fi a lot. So like, I'm just as nerdy, just about different things than he is. But like, it's just because he's got glasses. That's it really. Like, he's the whitest guy I've ever met, and I don't mean like pale white. He's like everything about him is white. He's got no rhythm. He's got no anything in him. That's he's white through and through, man. Like, I don't care if he did like the ancestry DNA thing and it came up like that he was like 30% black. I wouldn't fucking believe it because that dude is white.
yeah, like, yo, someone got some spit in your tube, man. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. He is white through and through, man. The way he is, like, he is just through and through white. And I am probably paler than he is, like skin tone wise, but it
Yeah.
just his attitude. He's the whitest dude I've ever met.
Yeah, he's got a mad shaped head as well.
Oh, mad shaped.
Yeah. But do you know, when you meet new people, like you start a new job or something, do you just kind of like ease yourself into explaining kind of how nerdy you are? Like I kind of do. Like I'll be like, yeah, I'm into cars, kind of, and I play some games and that. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm like, I play quite a bit. Like I'm a gamer. Like I play quite a bit and fucking watch TV and that. And then they're kind of like, oh yeah, what games do you play? Like I'll play some. And then you think, oh dear, like let me test you. And then they're just like, yeah, I just play Call of Duty every now and again, a bit of Fortnite. And you think, oh, so you ain't really into games.
Mm,
And they'll be like, yeah, I'll play this. I got like fucking 5,000 hours on it. And they're like, fucking hell.
yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I play this and this and this and this. And that like, they don't understand until you're like, no, like I play games. You just fucking dip in.
Yeah, to answer your question, I don't think I ease anything like that really. I'm just myself. If I get asked a question like, oh, do you like this? I say, yeah, man. Or I'm like, nah, I can't stand that shit. But I like this. And like, I've been at my job that I'm at now going on 4 months. And when I started speaking to the dudes there, I could tell some of them were like into the same sort of stuff as me because they were talking about things like Resident Evil and stuff like that. And like I'd just be like, "Oh, man, like what other stuff do you like?" Like, because I like this and I like this comic, and then like it an- it annoys me a little bit, kind of like on the scenario where you say where someone's like, "Oh yeah, I play games," well, I'm like, "Oh yeah, do you?" And then they say the same thing, like, "Yeah, I play like." I don't know. I'll do a race on fours every 2 weeks. I'm like, you don't play games, then, man. Like, I'll play games. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a gamer, but I do have this discussion sometimes because, like, Call of Duty, say, obviously that's been out recently, and I've been playing the shit out of that. And like, we kind of assume because we're in that world of gaming that people play as much as we do, and we think we're the norm. But I think the majority of people actually like maybe play like 5 hours a week, like an hour every day after work and stuff like that, and like maybe here and there on the weekend. Whereas like, I will literally play like 5 hours like a day sometimes if I'm really into a game. So like there is a big difference there because when you're in it, you do think that you're a casual. Maybe it's because you're not pro level, so you're not like earning from it. But like so you assume most people are doing what you're doing, but yeah, some people literally only play like an hour a day, man. That's it, if that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. And it took me a few years because we play so much. And like some years ago, we fucking, I mean, we still can now, but it was just regular to do like fucking 8, 9 hours just every day. We didn't have too many fucking responsibilities. And I just kind of assumed everyone was like that, yeah. And if I said to someone like, "Oh, do you play games?" and if they said no, I used to just think, "Man, what the fuck do you do with all that
Yeah.
spare time?" But yeah, some people are just like I met this new guy at work recently, and he's just like, "Yeah, fucking, I do some fishing, like I build a lot of Lego and that, and just watch TV and stuff." And yeah, like I don't really game. Like I've got a PlayStation 5, but I can go just fucking 2 or 3 weeks without touching that. And I just think, fucking hell, like, but
I
don't
respect.
have to be in.
Yeah, I respect that. What used to do my head in is like when I used to work at places like a factory, and it's all like like lad banter. It's like, what you doing then? Dom, what you doing this weekend? And I'd just be like, I'm probably just gonna chat to my mates and play some games and that. They'd be like, fuck again. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's what I like to do. And they're like, what are you doing? They're like, I'll probably watch some TV, then go to the pub. And I say, exactly, man. Like that idea is so fucking boring to me. Like, one, you're watching TV and I am, but I'm interacting with it. I'm not just watching it, I'm playing it. Like I'm not just watching like a soap opera, like I'm making the soap opera happen the way I want it to happen
Yeah,
interactively through a video game. Like so TV, just sitting there and watching like soap operas as well, that's so fucking boring, man. And then going to the pub. Like, oh yeah, I was gonna go to the pub Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday afternoon. Like, I couldn't think of anything worse than that. But it's weird that they look at me and go like, "Man, you're wasting your weekend. You're just gonna go online and play games." Like, get out there, go to the pub. But like, why?
yeah. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, the pub's so boring. I like it if there's a international football game on or a big boxing match on and there's an atmosphere and people are like, "Wait, go on England," and it's like it's cool to be a part of that. But any other time else, man, like it's just a fucking shit place to be. I don't like the pub.
Like you say, with games, you're kind of watching a movie, invested in it, get to control it, make the decisions, fucking get your adrenaline up for like 80 fucking hours, like 80, 100 hours of just investing into these characters and playing games. And you're just comfy at home, fucking in the warm. And they're just like waking up feeling like a dickhead with fucking 100 quid less in the wallet.
And I get it, like they're going out with their like friends and real life socializing, which is nice, that's good to do. But like I'm also socializing like online, like we're doing this right now online and we're chatting. Like we don't need to be in a pub right now to be having this conversation that we're having. Like it wouldn't enhance it. Like being in person maybe would, because it's always a different vibe in person than it is chatting online. But like it's not needed. It's not like oh man, oh we need to chat in person. You know what I mean? Like it isn't needed. Like I don't need to go to the pub for that.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome as well. Like, we've known each other for longer, but it'll be 2026 in like a few weeks. And that'll mean it's been like 18 fucking years since we added each other on PS3. So, like, and then we've met how many people through games and just kept up with them and met them
People
in real
that
life.
I met on Call of Duty World at War. That was 2008. Then I started playing with that dude online, and then he started introducing his school friends. And then I was like, oh, fuck it. Like, let's play with my school friends. And we ingratiated into one big group. Then you started coming along, and then them motherfuckers ended up at your wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
How mad is
15 years later. Like, and I started working with one of those people. Like, and we just met them, like, just in a lobby once on Call of Duty. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then
Yeah.
they ended up at your wedding, man.
And the mad thing about that really is like we'd have periods where we'd hang out in quotes with them people on games every day for like fucking 4, 5, 6, 7 hours at a time. If you got real life friends, like out in the real world, you're not gonna fucking hang out with them every day for like 7 hours.
Nah, we definitely speak, and I speak to my other friends because I play online, and we Discord like pretty much every day. Even while I'm working, I'll have my AirPods in while I'm working. I'll join every now and again, and like I think I speak to my friends way more than regular people do, for better or for worse. Because sometimes you could probably get sick of friends because you're around them way more and things like that. But yeah, like we speak way more than like I'd say regular people fucking speak. Obviously now we do this as a forum, so that's like an hour at least guaranteed, an hour and a half guaranteed a week that we're gonna chat. And usually we chat for a few hours, like every couple fucking days. As you're driving somewhere or I'm like doing something or whatever, like we'll just fucking chat on Discord and whatever. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
we speak way more than like a lot of those people too.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, when I was fucking on the road every day recently, like we probably spoke fucking 30 hours a week just on voice,
And then
maybe
doing a
more.
podcast.
Yeah. Like people with friends that they see once a week at the pub, like probably seeing them for 2 or 3 hours each week. Like this is just a fucking a way better form of it.
Yeah, it's true. But I do have friends that like I might text or they might pop up out the woodwork like every 3 months or something. I'm like, oh fuck, like I like this guy. Like I don't know why I don't text him more often. And then you text for a little bit back and forth, maybe for a day, and then like you don't speak again. Then you might drop like, "Yeah, Merry Christmas, man." And you're like, "Oh man, you too." Then you like chat for a little bit, maybe through New Year's, and then like you just stop talking again for another 6 months. Like, I think it's also good to have those because I couldn't hang out and speak with those people every single day like we do. But like, it's good to just be like, "Yeah, man, you're fucking good." Like now and again, it's good to just have like those sort of like quote unquote background friends as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do like them ones, and I do like to check in on them every now and again. Maybe just fucking just call them up and just be like, "How you doing?" Like I'll do
Yeah.
it sometimes. Sorry about the coughing. But yeah, I'll call people sometimes, be like, "Oh, I'm just fucking checking in on you," and they're like, they just think, like, "What does he want?" And I'll just be like, "No, I'm just fucking seeing how you doing. Like, you all good?" And I think it happens so rarely though that they probably walk away from that thinking, "Fucking hell, that was nice. Like, you actually just checked in on me."
Yeah. Yeah, I
Some
never do that, to be fair. I never like check in like that. How it usually works is I'll go on Instagram and I'll put something up on the story and I'll be like, oh fuck, like that guy. And then I'll just reply to the story and just be like, oh, that looks class, like, because they might be just on a holiday and like, they've uploaded a picture of like say a cool building or something, or they're at a gig somewhere or whatever. And I'll just reply and just say like, oh, that looks cool, man. Oh, by the way, I hope you're fucking good in that. And then it just usually goes on like a back and forth for like a day or something. And then I might put something on my story like 6 months later and they'll be like, oh, man, that's fucking cool. Like, how you been? Like, that's just how it is. Like, I don't call anyone really. Like, I don't actually like speak on the phone to anyone, to be honest.
yeah, yeah, it's just something I like to do sometimes. I think it's like a dying art. But I do.
Yeah.
They're more like closer friends, but like those friends that just every fucking 3 or 4 months, like I can't really be asked to put the effort into them. Like it needs to be more consistent or just not at all for me. Like it just feels like a waste of time. Like it's not really going to go anywhere.
Mm.
Not that it needs to, but it just feels like a bit pointless.
There's some people though that are like kind of like school friends in a way. Like you're really good mates in school, but then you leave school and you're like, I liked that guy, but like there was a reason why like I didn't hang out with him outside of school. Like I like the dude, but he's not like everyday friend sort of material. And I've got those friends that are just there in the background. People that I've worked with that I still keep in touch with, and like, oh, come for a drink, and I'm like, nah, man, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't that type of dude, but like, I like the dude, and like, I hope they do well, and if again they upload something on the story and they're like doing stuff with a kid and that, like, oh, it's fucking cool, man. Like, that's a cool dad fucking thing that you're doing right there, and it's like, yeah, man, how you been? And then, but like, uh, there's a reason why I'm not speaking to that dude every day. You know what I mean? Like, we're different people. We just like each other.
Yeah. With people like that, I do try and, well, it don't happen too often, but sometimes you can find that if every now and again you just think, you know what, fuck it, I will just go and join them and just go hang out, fucking see what they're doing,
Mm.
and then you might just end up having a mint time, just having like a new environment.
Yeah, become a nerd.
Fine.
It's not
Yeah,
looking like one.
exactly. Yeah, that's it. Just fucking blend in.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ryan pointed out just then that he's got a cough because he's not well. And I want to ask you, I spoke to you a little bit earlier about it, but like, you've always been someone that's prided themselves on, yeah, no illness ever touches me. And to be fair, like, I used to be ill all the fucking time. My immune system was shit. And nothing would touch you. I remember once we were in school, swine flu got you because that was going around and that took you down. But not much really has ever like come along and took you down really, to be fair. Like, your immune system's been strong, but I'd say the last 2 years, like, you're approaching 32 very soon. Like, can you tell yourself that, like, fuck, like, things are starting to get me? Like, are you starting to feel older because you're getting more susceptible to these things?
It's weird, ain't it? Because there comes a point where you've got to accept it. But I'd say like, I'd say from the age of 10 to like 25, I was fucking solid, man. I'd go fucking years with nothing.
It was
Like I could go,
impressive.
yeah, I could go like 4 or 5 years, not a fucking sniffle.
Yeah, man, it was impressive.
But yeah, like, it's a weird one because you naturally degrade, but sometimes I think like I have to just stand up and kind of prop myself up on one knee to fucking get up. But then other days I can just fucking boing up. But I just think like I am getting on a bit. But then you fucking puts you into reality where you see some cunt like 65-year-old fucking nip up off the floor and do some martial arts, and you think, am I just not putting the effort in?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But what would you say is like, if your 14-year-old self could look at you now just doing a maneuver or something and they'd be like, oh man, I'm old there. Like, what would you say that you do that's like old? Like, is it like getting up and being like, "Ugh," like every time you get up, you make a noise? Like, what is it that you do, would you say, where you're like, oh, I'm like getting on now?
Yeah. It's probably like swinging my legs to the side to get out of bed and then just fucking cracking my whole upper body.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm trying to think. Like I said, I'm not in shape, and I do think, man, I want to start stretching and doing all this stuff because I don't want to be one of these seized old people where, like I said before, like, you're driving somewhere and they're like in the middle of sort of nowhere and they're walking like so slow. You think, man, what time did he leave? Where's he going? Like, it looks effort to walk around like that. And obviously, like, you can sustain injuries throughout your life, and there's things that you can't help, or you might take a trip or a fall here and there and whatever, which can cause some shit. But like, stretching and being active and fit now prevents that. And I'm not doing it. But like, I don't do anything like, it's kind of crazy because when I play football, and I don't do it as often now, even when at my most out of shape, which was like a few years ago, I could still run for a full 60 minutes. And like, I'd be breathing out my arse, but I'd play so good. And I just think, man, if I like put myself in like peak physical condition, like, what would I be like? Like, and I think about it often because I do feel within me I've got a bit of an athlete in me, like, just internally, like, my body heals quickly. The way I like, the way I just do certain things, and like, I feel like, man, I've got like good hand-eye coordination and this type of stuff. But I'm just such a lazy, out of shape mess. But I just think, like, if I was to get like one of these people that like train like Marvel fucking actors and get on the juice and say, come on, man, let's get you through like a regime and like a training program, like, what fucking monster could I become, man? Like, what have I got in me?
Yeah, I think it sometimes because I'm not like, I don't think I can be asked. I ain't got the fucking the balance or the skill or fucking dexterity to be any kind of athlete, but I do think I've got a good frame and body for like a good fucking physique. And I think because before when I was learning Japanese and I learned a fair bit, and then we realised the holiday got cancelled because of COVID for going there,
Yeah.
and I stopped learning it. And then it was like fucking 4 years later, I actually went, and I thought, fuck, if this entire period I just carried on learning it, what would I fucking be like? And I
Yeah.
think it as well with just fucking weightlifting or exercising. Like you've started it now, stopped again, started again, and then you become a point where you think, well, I'm going to start again. But if you did it the whole fucking time, you'd be fucking ripped now. Like,
Yeah.
why don't we just carry these things on?
It's all mental because like when you do go like, and I go sporadically, and I have just bought some like workout equipment at home and stuff like that. But like when when you go or you think like I need to do a workout at home, and I know you've been working at home too. There is times where you're like, oh, fuck, I just want to sit and just chill out. And like you really put it off and you make it such a fucking hurdle in your head. But then when you're doing it and afterwards where you're like you're breathing out your arse and you're sweating, you got a pump on and that, you are like, fuck, I'm so glad I did that. Like it's true that you'd never regret a workout, but it's the mental hurdle you have to get over, like, and that wins too often, especially for people like me. Like my head's a fucking mess. It's so loud, but like, yeah, it's more of just like I heard Joe Rogan talk about it once because people are asking him because he does that cold plunge shit. It's like, man, how do you enjoy doing that? He was like, you think I enjoy doing that shit? He was like, every morning I get up and say like, fuck. He was like, I'm the biggest pussy, but I know that little voice in my head. It's like, oh, it's too cold. You don't want to go and do that yet, and that type of stuff. He was like, I just have to like tell that voice that he's the bitch version of me, and I'm not that guy, and I have to like push that voice down. It's like I need to do that more. You know what I mean? I need to like tell that fucking little voice I'm meant to like fuck you, man. Like I ain't that little fucking pussy version of myself. But then again, I
Yeah.
can't pick up fucking vapes, so I've got no chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the same. But I think the best thing for me that's helped is I've kind of, because I just work out from home, I've kind of condensed my workout to like 15 minutes with a good split across the week to like 15, 20 minutes. I think there's no excuse for missing 15 minutes. And in my head, if I think like, fuck it, I just wanna sit down and watch TV tonight. I think, yeah, but 15 minutes. I
Yeah,
probably
it's
ain't gonna
nothing.
end up fucking scrolling reels for 15
I
minutes at
was about
least.
that's what I was about to say. I was like, and then you'll probably just rather just get in bed and then you fucking stuck in like a scroll, death fucking scroll for like a lot for about half an hour, and that half an hour could be like that could add minutes to your life, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is
fucking
backwards.
300 reps of fucking reels. But yeah, I do finish the workout and think like, yes, like I haven't missed a day because I like to count it in days because I try and do like 5 days a week. So I think like if I've done 2 days in a row, it's like a good number to just try and get to five. If I've done one, then miss one, do another one. It's just kind of split it up. But I know as well if I have put a day off, I can end up just missing them consecutively. Like a couple of months ago, I'm doing well at the minute, but a couple of months ago I was like I'd done like four in a row, so I was in good standing anyway.
Mm.
But I just thought I can't really be asked today. Plus, it's a good day for a rest day. I'll just do it tomorrow, and then I just had like 2 weeks off.
Yeah, it's easily done, man.
Yeah, just one day. I was like, yeah, let's just have today off. I'll carry on tomorrow, get a good rest day in. Bang, 2 weeks just gone.
I heard again, like I don't want to get it so like it sounds like I get all my advice and life shit from like Joe Rogan, but obviously he's a smart dude. And one thing I heard he had like some like famous fucking fitness guy on, and they were talking, and Joe Rogan was saying that like it's more beneficial to when you go, don't go until failure. Like, and someone asked him before working out, like, how long's your workout for? And he says like 2 hours. But he says it's not because he's doing a bunch of shit, it's because he likes to take loads of time of rest between each set. He said 'cause it's more beneficial to let your body like sort of heal a little bit and then go again because then you put in 100% effort in. Because when your arms are tired, yeah, you get some benefits on lifting it and pushing through that and getting that extra pump. But it's actually better if you get the correct form and do it properly. Is like another 15. So he says like he doesn't get to a point where he's like completely knackered after each set. So then he goes the next day and he's not like, oh, I ate too much or I can't really be arsed. My body's tired. He's just ready to go again. So you keep it consistent. And like obviously he's like in tremendous shape at like 50 or whatever he is. So like there's something to that. And when I've been going to the gym recently, like I did sort of adapt that mentality. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go because when I go, especially when I don't go for a while, I go there and I think, yeah, I'm just gonna start small and make sure I don't hurt myself or ruin this for myself because I'm getting back in my fitness sort of mindset. And then I'll end up just lifting heavy, just naturally. Like I think, oh, that actually felt all right. I thought I'd be like more of a pussy than that. And then I'll go and just lift heavier and heavier. And then the next day I'm like, my arms are fucking dead. I think I shouldn't have lifted all that because now I feel awful. But then when I started going again with that sort of ideology, it was better because I was like feeling like I was doing something, actually getting a workout, but I weren't like dead the next day. Like you still had a bit of like, if you was to touch like my pecs and stuff, I'd be like, oh, that's a bit tender, but not to the point where like I couldn't get a glass out the cupboard without my arm shaking and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so like it was, I think, beneficial to do that. I think it's just figuring out sort of what works for you, man, really. And I think there's a lot of misinformation out there too. So like if you're not well versed in gym and fitness and stuff and you look at all these influencers and stuff and like, yeah, man, you're meant to be in the gym 7 days a week, 3 hours at a time, like literally 15 minutes every single day is more than enough as long as you get your heart rate going, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think generally the rule is kind of number of sets throughout the week. So if you can hit your number of sets, you can it'll gain good results. But also on the terms of reps though, it is the last few that get the better results. So when your muscles are properly fucking just under tension and getting like a good stretch out, it's going to be the last few that really do anything. So if you're doing like, if your failure's 15, like 1 to 10 are going to do fuck all, but like the last 5 are going to be where the results really fucking bang through.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like you say, you can get good results still just through a certain amount of reps, whether it's 15 banged out to failure or like 5, 5, 5 easily. Like it won't get the same results, and the gaps are probably minuscule, but either way, if you're getting them done, it's still good.
Yeah, I definitely need to. I felt like not even physically, but mentally fucking shit lately. I'm literally like starting therapy again. Next Tuesday. It's Friday when we're recording this. No, it's Thursday actually. Then we're recording this. So like, yeah, Tuesday, coming up. I've actually got therapy again, which I haven't done for like fucking like 4 years or something like that at this point. But yeah, so I'm just like, man, I've ordered some like I was going to the gym, but I've ordered some like home equipment. I've ordered like a bar with some weights and shit like that. So um yeah, from like Monday I'm just gonna just do some shit, man, and do some home workouts and just I know they always say it's cliche that if you're feeling shit mentally, like working out's like one of the best things you can do. And it's true. Like when I was at my worst depressed state, I was working out, um, and it helped a little bit, but it weren't like the fix. But it definitely takes your mind off it, and you do feel good about yourself and things like that. So
Yeah.
it can't hurt essentially. Um, so yeah, and like I said, we are getting fucking older now, and I need to start doing something now before I get to like 40, 50, and I'm like, man, like getting out of bed is like pain, or I
Yeah.
really injure myself.
I enjoy it when it's done. I do kind of like some people love being in the gym for like fucking 2 hours and they're just there the whole time loving it. I definitely start it and just I want to just be at the end as soon as I start. Like I just want it to be over. And I do have a voice in me that's like, let's just do 3 sets today, man. Like, let's not do 5. Let's just do 3. Like that'll be enough. I've got a pump on.
Yeah,
But I also I like that big burning feeling, man. I like to just do a good 15 like chest press or something, and then my arms are just spaghetti. I can't even get up properly. I have to like fucking roll onto my back and get up. I do like that feeling of like, yeah, I've fucking fucked myself up there.
yeah,
But it is hard to just keep going, especially when no one's telling you to. It's the only thing with that home. It's just I could just give up after fucking 2 reps and nobody would know.
Yeah,
But it's that inner discipline of telling yourself
I
like, yo,
preferred it personally. It's the fact that I have to go somewhere, especially like my gym. It's like 20-minute drive, and it's like always traffic. It's awkward to get to. It's just, but like when when you got married, and then I was like, okay, like we're going suit fit, and I was like, I'm gonna lose some fucking weight here, and I lost like 2 stone. I was going to gym for some of that, but when I was living with my friend Joe at the time, we had like a bench in the living room and some fucking dumbbells and shit. And I worked from home, and every time I was on lunch break, I just went and did like a full. I had lunch like when I went back to work because the hour I had as my lunch break. I'd work out, shower, and then I'd eat like a pasta or a salad or something as I was working then. And like doing that, fitting it into my day naturally, easily, like I'm more able to do than if I've got to like actually physically go somewhere. Like I think if I was someone that could have like a home gym, like I'd definitely benefit way more than that. Like it's easier to not do it because it's only there. But for me, that's how I operate. It's like working from home. Like some people, like yourself, like there's too many distractions and you can't do it because you're at home. This is your chill place, so it feels weird to be working in that. But for me, if I can have it all as like sort of one, it the fucking better.
yeah, I think I'd get on well if it was like in the garage or something. So I'm doing all right now. But yeah, it's like, it's easy to just forget the equipment's there because I'm just chilling.
When should we just get the juice, man? When do we just start injecting shit in each other's asses and just get fucking jacked with it?
When we just want to fucking be bald and shorten our lifespan and get cancer, man.
Fuck yeah, my hair's going that way anyway.
Yeah, why not the other two?
Yeah, why not fucking, at least look good doing it?
Yeah, it's definitely a curiosity out there. But again, it's just a shortcut. It's just impatience, ain't it?
Yeah, like we spoke about it before about like Ozempic and Manjaro and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm like a heavy set dude. I don't know, man. Like, let's say if I went because I've got like a surgery coming up. So tomorrow I've got to go for like a sedation thing. And if they go there and just say, yeah, you're out of shape and that, but like, have you thought about going on Manjaro? And it was like offered me, like, I'd be tempted, man. But then at the same time, like, I don't know what it is I'm injecting in me, man. Like, it's risky that shit. Anything that changes, like, even with like antidepressants and stuff, I've been on them and I didn't really like how they make me feel. But anything that can sort of change your body in a way that's not meant to be functioning that way is like scary to me because like obviously it makes you hungry and like obviously it oppresses that hunger feeling and like so and like even makes you feel a bit sick. Some people throw up on it and shit like that. So like I'd be really nervous about the side effects of it rather than like, oh, is this worth it just to look a bit better? Like I don't want to just feel sick all the time on the flip side of that.
Yeah. It pisses me off, man. I ended up on a fucking. I ended up just on a random post about it on Facebook, just by fucking scrolling down. And I saw like a Moonjaro post and I dipped into the comments. And it was just like people posting what they'd lost and how much it had worked for them. And people were just saying, shit, sorry. People were saying, like, yeah, I've lost fucking 6 stone, or like, I've gone from 25 stone down to 20. I know it's not much to brag about being 20 stone, but like, for me, it's good. And then just people in the comments, like, yeah, you've done amazing, man. Really good effort. Like, keep up the hard work and stuff. And I think, fuck off, man. He's injecting himself once a week and still sitting on the sofa. Like, what the fuck are you on about good effort? Like, I know they're all in the group and they're taking it themselves, so they've got to just make themselves feel better by saying, "Oh yeah, you're doing really well. Keep going."
Yeah,
It's
by
like,
validating them, it's like validating themselves, isn't it?
yeah, it's like a fake little group of like we're all working hard. And I
Yeah.
saw one which annoyed me more, and it was like, "Yeah, I've been on it for like 7 months. It definitely works. I started fucking taking the injection, and I wanted to be careful, so." At the same time, I was counting my calories, eating way less. I started exercising, going to the gym.
You
I
could have
thought,
done
you
that without
fucking
that,
idiot.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it took.
Idiot. I say that idiot, but like we know that, and I'm not fucking doing that right now. You know what I mean? Like, I had a fucking McDonald's for tea earlier. like, but I don't. My problem is with me, I don't really eat. I'm a snacky person, but it's because I don't eat properly. I have breakfast every single day. I never skip breakfast. I love cereal. Oh, and I don't even eat like necessarily bad cereal. Like I eat like shreddies and I have like honey on them, and like I've been on them for like a couple of years. But I'll go through bouts of like having Wheatie Bix with like blueberries and stuff, and I'm like, but it's like then I might just like skip lunch, and then I'm not like hungry, and then like because I've skipped lunch, I'll like graze instead of having like a like food like tea. I'm like, I'm not really feeling anything big, so then I'll just like eat little things throughout the day, or I won't have anything till like 10 o'clock at night, and then I'll eat like a big meal because I haven't ate through the day. And then I'll like go to bed like an hour later and I'm lying in bed and my body's like, bro, what the fuck do you want me to do with all this shit, man, that you just put in me like an hour ago? Like I need like I fuck my body up that way. So then a big thing for me is when I notice I start looking better and like even my clothes start fitting better, is just eating at normal times because I don't really eat necessarily like bad shit. Like I eat relatively healthy. I have like vegetables often, I have protein, like I have chicken all the time. Like but it's just I eat at weird times or like I graze and snack here and there instead of like eating an actual proper meal. And that's what does me in, man. And it fucks my metabolism the same way. So it just sits on me.
Yeah. Yeah, my kind of curse is that I can just eat what the fuck I want at any time
That's
and I'll
Dane.
never gain weight.
Yeah, but like we were saying earlier, like how it caught up with you, like the illness thing. I wonder when that'll start. When you're like, I know you're working out and stuff,
Ooh.
but I wonder when you'll be like, oh, I'm starting to get little titties here. Because that's
Yeah,
coming. Like your body's gonna get that way eventually, whether you're in shape or not. Because your body
yeah.
starts sagging.
I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess it'll start fucking, I don't know, the man. Like, weight might start going at some point, but I'll never let it get past a certain point.
I
Because
said
I've,
that. I
nah,
was
not
depressed
for
as
me, man.
fuck though, so I was in a
Yeah,
different
I was
state.
going to say.
But like,
But yeah, like, my kind of just side of it is I can eat fucking whatever, whenever. And like, my metabolism's just like one of them fucking grinders that you see on Instagram that you just chuck bike frames and car engines in and it just goes, grrr, yeah, fuck it, bring it on.
yeah, it's true, man.
That's That's my metabolism, so
Yeah,
I can do what the fuck I
because the
want.
thing is, if you put like like a Sunday roast, that powering, and you put them like side by side, and then you see like a timer, and then you see whose goes down by what. And then you sat me and you down and said, which one do you reckon ate there and which one do you reckon ate there? They'd choose me for your food because the way you eat food is crazy. Like you just wolf it down. Like, I can't eat big portions of the food, but if you look at me, you'd think I was like a fucking gluttonous like fat cunt. But like I don't actually eat a lot. I don't like to. It makes you feel sick. It feels sluggish. Like, but you can like fucking put food away, can't you, man? I can't
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
shit.
backwards. Yeah, you definitely have small portions. I'll be at Amy sometimes, and like a mum will do a dinner, and she's just like, "I've accidentally done way too much. Like you don't have to eat it all." And I'm just like, "Man, it's gone. what are you on about?"
Yeah, I've never been able to do that, man. Like, but like because of my stature, people assume I can. So like when I first like started going like girlfriends, families, and they're cooking me food, they do the same thing. Like, oh, he's a big lad, he can eat all that, and like I barely touch it. They're like, what's happened? I was like, I can't eat all that. Like, I don't look like I can, but I can't.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking, it happened last Christmas, man. We had like Christmas dinner, big fucking Christmas dinner, and then I went to my nan's and I had like some buffet shit there, like I had just some little bits of buffet, and then I went to my other nan's. And my dad and my uncle were there, and they were like talking about fucking bodies and working out, and I just like pulled my jumper up, and I just went, "This is fucking after dinner," and I just still had abs. And my uncle was like, "How the fuck is that fair, man?"
Yeah, it is a bit of a cheat code.
Yeah, but like I say, though, my kind of curse from that is just I know easily that I don't have to put any work in to just stay as I am. So, I mean, gladly, I've always kind of stayed level, and I've never going to put down. But I would like to be more toned and muscular and put a bit of size on. But in my head, I know I'm just like, I could sit here and do fuck all and I'll just stay as I am. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, I would probably do the same thing. To be fair, like I fluctuate in weight and stuff all the time, but I maintain mostly just because I'm not doing something. And then as soon as I start, like going for runs and things like that, I start seeing it come down. So like I'll stay where I am, but if I just start working out, I bring it down. So it's annoying that I don't have the mindset to just do it often because I'd be in such a fucking better place. And then I'll do it for a couple of weeks, and then I'll just put a t-shirt on. I'm like, oh, I actually look pretty fucking all right. To be fair, like I can immediately see results, and you know, if me and Stacey are doing it, like, okay, this month we're doing no sugar, and we're gonna weigh ourselves every day, and we go to the gym 3 days a week or 5 days a week, and we're gonna eat this, this, and this day, and we get proper regimented. Like, she's always like, fucking hell, like the amount of weight that I can just drop, and like, and how just like how I can like just change my size, like my shoulders start looking a bit fucking plumper and stuff like that. Like, but I just don't keep up with that. You know what I mean? It's annoying because I look at it and think, fucking hell, like, yeah, I do look and feel alright, and I feel fucking physically strong, yeah. But then I just be like, yeah, I can't be asked. Like, it's
Yeah,
annoying.
I think you've got a similar form of what I have there, where you just think, well, I can just drop it at any point I want, so fuck it, I'll just wait till I really want to just
Mm,
get it off.
yeah, but I'm 31 now. You know what I mean? Like, I fluctuated every couple of years where I get a bit better in shape, and you know, I've never got it to the point where like I've got like a flat fucking stomach. But like, I get to the point where you know a t-shirt looks fucking pretty decent on me, and like I've got, like I said, I got like, quite broad shoulders, and it looks like I'm like quite thick. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna get to a point now where like, you know, I hear people talk about when they're in the 40s and 50s and how much harder it is to like get in shape and get that off, and I'm thinking like, I can't just leave it till then. No, man. That's why like an Ozempic thing would be tempting because like there is people like that guy where you was talking about where he just sat there and be like, "Yep, just losing 5 pounds," and I'm just sitting there. But like, if I know someone is like the motions in works, like I would just be like, "Fuck it, man! Like it's going now. It's go time." You know what I mean? And we're not gonna let this like opportunity waste. Like I'm getting lifting, but like you said, when that other dude where he's like, "Yeah, I just started like lifting weights and stuff and stopped eating less," like I
Yeah,
could do that now. But I'd
yeah,
know if I was to take it, that would be like a, oh, so this is, it's like if you just started being injected with steroids now, you could just have steroids and be a bit more energetic or whatever it does. But like when you know that shit's happening inside you, you would be like, let's make the most of it then. Let's start fucking lifting on top of it. So I think it would do that.
yeah.
But I don't know, man. It'd be so scary to think, what about if like 5 years time there's like a BBC News fucking headline where it's like, if you've had a Manjaro in the last 5 years, you're gonna get heart cancer. Like, oh great, yeah, I did do that. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. I think what works for me is just kind of habiting it into a day. So just making it part of a routine. Like you
Yeah.
wake up, brush your teeth, like you wake up, lift your fucking weights, like just kind of routine it like that, so it just becomes habit. And then the other
Yeah.
thing that just makes it good is just seeing results as well. So like I've been like smashing a workout and then just going into the bathroom and my arms look fucking massive because they're just pumped. And like I'm not big, but like for myself, it looks good. And I just think, fucking hell, this is working. Like my arms look ridiculous, like next to my body. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
then I'll come in the fucking house and like the missus is staring at me because I got no top on. And then like I said something the other day because she's always just been like, I ain't into like muscles and big stuff and fucking big muscly guys and that. But then like when you start putting a bit on, they're just like, oh,
I'm
like I
telling
can
you, like I
tell.
said at the beginning of this podcast, big cock and abs. I don't
Yeah,
care. Oh, I prefer dad bods and that type of stuff. You might do because people have types, but I'm telling you, it's big cock
yeah.
and abs.
She was staring at me the other day, like when I was just pumped and I was walking around just kind of cooling down after a workout and like just tidying up a little bit. And I knew what I was doing, you know what I mean?
Just the
I
equivalent of
was
like
like,
dropping the pencil. Like, oops.
yeah, I was like half tense on my arms and fucking pulling my chest in and that. And then like Max was like trying to talk to her, but she was like staring at me. I just went, leave mommy alone. She's fucking sweating at the minute. And I went, you are, mate. And she was like, shut up.
I imagine like you look like Hey Hey from Moana.
What's that? The chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it the chicken?
It's the weird fucking bonky chicken.
Yeah. But yeah, you fucking, what's the therapy then? You feel like you need that now again?
Yeah, my
Because
head's a mess.
it must take a lot to just think, I'm going to go and do it again.
Well, they called me up because I forgot like a year, no, 2 years ago that I was on a waiting list, and they called me up and said, "But, but you don't remember us, but you've come around." And then there's like, "You interested in doing it?" And like, literally recently, we've shit going on with work and just where my headspace is at and things I'm thinking about and that type of stuff, I was like, man, that's like great timing, to be fair. So I was like, yeah. And then I got a call earlier just saying that like I've got it could have either been face to face, which I think it's like 25 miles from me or something. So like that ain't gonna happen. Um, or like over a Teams thing online, technically online face to face. So I just said, yeah, sign me up. They never really worked for me like CBT the way it is, because they go away and tell you to like do certain like thought processes and thinking sort of challenges and things like that. And they're good distractions, but it's not a fix for me. But when I came out of therapy and stopped it for a while, I look back at it and I do think like, that did do me some good. Like, and it's not because I keep shitting and they're the person I get it out to. It's because when I am especially the way I am, I know other people probably work things out in their head and work themselves up way more than it is because you overthink things and stuff. But when I go there and I'm ranting to a therapist and I'm saying, fucking hell, yeah, like I feel this way, or I feel I'm not good here, or I'm a bad person there, whatever it may be, and then to just say all I have to say is just one word sometimes, and like it just spins the way you think of it in your brain a little bit because it's like a different perspective or a different way of channeling the thought, and it's like, oh, like I actually never thought of it that way. Like even if it's something so simple, like I'm quite a smart person in some aspects, and my brain can go down every sort of avenue, and I think of every avenue a certain thing can go down, but like, I am limited and I am a fucking idiot at times. So like sometimes it can be something so simple as like, have you tried not thinking that? And I'm like, oh yeah. Like sometimes it can literally be something as simple as that, and that's good for you. I think a lot of people could benefit from therapy in some way.
Yeah. I was going to say to you because we had a good chat the other night. We were just playing games and fucking chatting it out and stuff, just us two. And we had a good deep chat about what's going on and fucking your troubles and stuff. But like you say, you've never kept it in. You've always been so open to chat about it and stuff like that. So that's not where you struggle. So obviously you need someone else, someone who knows what they're fucking on about to just give you some different perspectives. Because I can listen to you and I can put my 2 cents in, but you getting it out in the open isn't your struggle, is it? So you need something else.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like, I smoke weed. Um, that's helped me. That's been like the sort of best anti-anxiety and anti-depression medication I've ever taken. I've taken a multitude of things, but it's got to a point now and recently where I'm like, fuck it, man. If I start chucking like some pills at me, like I'm open to try them again at the minute. Because even like the weed and stuff, it's good, but it's like it ain't the fix. And I don't know if there necessarily is a fix, but yeah, it's not like keeping it as bay as much as it has in the past. So it feels like I need more. And again, like I'm trying to get medicinal marijuana. So maybe like if I do go around that down that route, they can sort of just enhance whatever I'm taking, because obviously I get it from the black market and stuff as it isn't properly legal. But like knowing what issues I have, like, is that okay? Start taking this strain specifically that helps that, and then that could be the fix I sort of need. But yeah, at the minute I'm even like, if they offer me some fucking pills that makes me like fucking chill out a bit and like quiet me down a bit, like I'm happy to fucking take them at the minute.
Yeah, you haven't been that way for years, have you? To be fair, you've not had any pills for a few years now.
No, I don't know what's brought it on either. Like I can feel myself getting worse neurotically. Like when I got diagnosed with OCD when I was younger, they did say as I get older that will get worse, especially if I don't go to therapy for it. And I've never really gone to therapy specifically for OCD, but I've noticed like even stuff like the vapes, like that is part of it. Like it's an OCD thing. Like it's like textures and routines and things. Like I'm very like neurotic in my ways. Like I'm very set in certain ways. So like yeah, I feel like that's getting a little bit like out of control now, where it's like it's running my life, and I can feel myself like losing the grasp of that shit, and I'm like, I don't like that, man. Like I want to get that shit in check, like because it hasn't felt like me, whatever that means. Um, Recently, and then obviously stresses with work and what's going on there. Like on top of it, it's just like I need to do something else. Like we spoke about it last time, where I was like, yeah, I just feel like I need to just go traveling and just get away from what my life is essentially. So, like video games are a great distraction, doing this and doing other things and whatnot. But like, yeah, I feel like something needs to change. Like I've even looked at a point where like I looked at jobs that are like pay a lot less, but are such a low on the responsibility tier. That I'm like, fuck it, man. I might just like be paid a lot less just so like I can chill out a little bit there and not fucking just some part of my life is like not chaos. You know what I mean? Like I've even like looked at even downgrading aspects of my life that way to like calm some shit down, man.
Yeah, and I think it could be a good step. Like, it's kind of why I enjoy just doing the dishes or fucking washing my car or going in the shower. Just some small tasks that can take me away from people for like 20 minutes where I'm occupied enough that I'm doing something, but not complicated that I need to concentrate on it. I can just wash the car, and the entire time I'm doing it, I can just think things through and like just process stuff and think about things and just put stuff in order and just get some kind of yeah, just order to the fucking stuff that's going on currently and just think. That's what yeah, I enjoy being in the shower because I'm in there, no one's going to interrupt you. You can just fucking think away and just not be bugged.
I think now, because I thought about just a lot of shit lately, because I'm wanting such a change and a break from normality, because I do feel like I think like relationships and things I've got in my life are probably the best maybe they've ever been. And I've got some good things going. I don't want to make it sound like my whole life shit, but I feel like I'm in sort of a pattern or a routine where like, I'm not happy with certain things in my life and I feel it like sliding. And I feel like I'm staying in that sort of groove. And like I'm starting to feel like now, like I'm more open to doing something a bit like out of character, like sporadic. Like I feel like this might be like the best time in my life where like I might just go up and do like an open mic night and just think fuck it. Like I'm craving like a change of something, like unlike my character in a certain way. Like I'm looking for things that are like unlike me. Like I'm open to a lot of stuff right now because I want to just break from reality. Like I'm looking to just do something mental, to be fair. I don't know what.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get that. I mean, anxiety is just like dreading the future, and it's worrying about things that are yet to happen. Like you're thinking about the future the whole time. Like that's what anxiety is, just thinking about what's coming up, not really what's in the now. Just more of how will I do this? How will I do that? How will I fucking sort that out? If you can put plans into place now for the future to try and sort it out. Or like you say, just give yourself a big fat fucking distraction and go a different route and see where it leads. I like stuff like that as well. Like my job now, I just fucking my previous job, the self-employed one, dived into that, loved it, worked for a while. This job now, I've just dived into this. So I like to do is be fucking sporadic and just dive into shit and see where you're going. If it
Yeah.
don't lead to where you exactly want to be, it at least give you a fucking distraction along the way.
Yeah, and like with my anxiety, to be fair, because I've suffered with it for years, like clinically, and like that'll go up and down. There'll be even weeks where like I don't have it at all, but it's never that I'm like dreading stuff and like I don't want to do this next week or I ain't looking forward to that. It's just constantly with me. Like I'm not even like thinking about it. It's just happening subconsciously. It's like I could be playing a game or talking to people online or whatever, and then as soon as there's like a break or like I tap my headset off or like I'll be right back. It's like as soon as I'm away from that distraction, like it's like a bang, it's like a gut feeling like in my stomach of like, oh fuck, I'm worried about something, but I don't know what. It's like a doom and gloom like over me constantly. But it's not anything that I'm like worried about or nervous about in particular. It's just a feeling that's attached to me. And it's like, fuck, I just want to break away from this shit, like whatever it is that's lingering on me. I need to fucking just do something, man. And like I said, like to the point where I'm looking at stuff where people might be like, fucking hell, that's a bit like out of character for you. Like, what you doing that for? Like, just because I want to fucking just change, just mix it up a bit, just, just break from normality.
Yeah. And I think that's normal, man. I think I've felt that as well. Well, I just think, fuck it, I'm just gonna go do something fucking random just to see what's out there because this is just monotonous. Let's just go fucking find something new.
Yeah, I'm wondering because I miss how much I miss it badly is like not being in Japan right now. I think genuinely like depresses me sometimes because I had such a great time there, and then just being in this country, and it's gonna get worse because I get like seasonal depression as it's like much colder and it's dark early. Like I always get a fucking depressed cunt in these seasons as it is. So like how I'm feeling now, I've been feeling lately. On top of that, I'm like, man, I can't just wallow in that, man. I gotta do something about that.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. And I know the distractions as well. Like I was worrying a lot a couple months ago when my fucking work was going quiet and stuff. And I'd hop on some games, 2, 3 hours or whatever, and I'd realise, man, I'm so just fucking relaxed. I'm just distracted, but the thoughts are at bay. It's like the thoughts can't get me outside of the TV sort of thing. Like I'm locked in,
Mm,
and then yeah, you think, man, I've enjoyed that. And quit the game, turn the fucking console off, and then it's just like, hello again, I'm
yeah.
back. Like
Just seeing
your
your fucking
distractions,
dumb cunt reflection in your TV as you turn it off, like fuck's sake.
yeah, just massive arms and chest. Like, oh god,
Yeah. Well, we got feedback from the last episode from a couple of people that said like it was quite a deep one. I think this is probably delved a little bit deeper. So like whether people enjoy that or not. Like I always wanna I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about and whatever's on my mind or whatever I'm feeling. But I do kind of want to keep it quite cheery. Like I'd like it to be like a comedy fucking thing, but I can't help what I want to talk about at the time. You know what I mean? Like if this is like really depressive for someone to be like, okay, we get it, you're fucking sad, Jesus. Like I get it, I get it, but like,
but I think at the same time, some people might just take away like man, these two geezers are just fucking talking about it, and it's no big deal. And you're probably in the same boat as fucking millions of people. Just like job's a bit shaky, fucking, you're feeling down and fucking depressed and just want some shit to change. Like there's probably millions of people got the same mindset,
oh yeah,
but not all of them are going to be speaking out about it and just chatting. So if they just hear this and at least feel less alone, like man, like there's other people fucking going through what I am, and they're having a chat about it and having a laugh. So maybe I'll just fucking chat to my mate about it as well.
yeah. And I do see that we're like a bit over an hour, but it feels so wrong to just end it on such a like a depressing fucking topic. So I don't know if you just want to feel good about wrapping it up because you're feeling a bit rough, or if you just want to go for a little bit and interject something else into it. I'm good to do whatever.
Well, what you got then, fucking Mr. Cheery?
I got nothing. I just said that I'm fucking, looking at Amazon Prime next day at Nooses, man.
Yeah, you fucking broke your last stool though, don't
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fucking work out. So I can fucking be in shape to kill myself.
That's it, yeah. Do a fucking rope climb.
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. But I never do. I'd come in and fucking just chat, so
Yeah, I got nothing fucking cheery really. I yeah, I tussled my cat's fucking stomach earlier and he fucking bit me, so
oh I did bring this up earlier then. I said I put my Christmas tree up earlier. It's 27th of November right now, so this might be some early for some people to have a Christmas tree up, but fuck it. And we didn't put any up at all last year. But the first time we put a Christmas tree up in this house, we just got my cat Gambit, and he was like 4 months old or something. And we just kept hearing noises downstairs when we got down there, and he would like be literally in the Christmas tree. And it used to piss us off, but he was so small and cute in there. And we got some like really cute pictures of him that like I'll always have, even from when like he passes away. I'll look back at them and be like, oh, look at that little fucking cute bastard, man. But like now we had it up, and twice I've gone downstairs today, and the Christmas tree has just been on the floor. And I'll come downstairs, like, oh man, what? And he's like just meowing at me, like, yeah, I'm what?
like, yeah, I'll put it back up, brother.
Yeah, I am. And like, I'll put it up before we started press record here. And I bet you it's on the floor downstairs, man. But like, I don't even know if I can have even a Christmas tree up there because that little bastard, man.
Record a little clip, and when you go down, record when you go down, and we'll see if it's off. If it's over, and we'll put it in.
Yeah, that's a good point. But my living room right now looks a mess because we're clearing a bunch of shit out right now. But yeah, when I went down, there was like balls over the fucking floor. Like we have like a star that goes on top of the tree. That was I don't even know where that is right now. It's probably under the sofa. But yeah, he literally just keeps pulling it down, man. Little fucking
What?
bastard.
Mine still gets in ours. Mine's not up yet, but he still gets in ours because he's just a small boy.
Mm.
But he's like fucking 6 years old or something. But he's just a small fucking cat, so he just still gets in ours. But I like Yardo, man. He's just hidden away. If you fucking look properly, you can just see his eyes sticking through. Like I like that he's text. I would be if I.
Yeah, it is cute, but like we're talking about as we're pointing up, like, oh, I'd like a real Christmas tree, but like I could never have one with him, man. Like he's so inquisitive. Like I think if he was an outdoor cat, he'd be either be like the fucking don of the street, or he'd be dead because he'd just get into something what would kill him because he's scared of things, but he'll come straight back. Like if you get a black bin bag out and you shake it, like because the noise, he goes like, oh fuck, like Scooby Doo runs on like the fucking thing. He goes,
Yeah.
and he like zooms off. But he comes back straight away to be like, yeah, what's going on then? Like he never stays away long. He'll be scared, but he's right back there. And sometimes like he just don't give a fuck. Like he'll come back and start scrapping. I think like, man, you've got bollocks. You have, to be fair. So yeah, I don't think that I'll be able to keep that Christmas tree up fucking for as long as I want. Oh, I will, but it'll just be haggard, man, by the end of it. And I'm going out tomorrow to buy more stuff 'cause it looks quite bare because we literally just have lights on it and baubles, but we're going to get like tinsel and shit for it tomorrow because it looks quite. You can like see through it. You know what I mean? It just looks a bit fucking like a crackhead's Christmas tree. So I want to go and get more stuff tomorrow to like pad it out and just make it a bit more colourful because we don't have like blue, red, and white lights. They're just like warm sort of white lights around it, so it just looks a bit plain. I want to add more colour to it and stuff.
Yeah.
But man, I'm
My
worried about
thing,
that.
my thing over the past 2 years for Christmas is just overloading the fucking house with just as many tacky little shitty Christmas things as I can. I just want it to be fucking lights everywhere, shit all on the walls, just like don't know what it is, man. I'm just like, let's just fucking fill it with shit, man.
I like it. I don't like going tacky with it, but I like it. But you know what I hate? Those like shit paper, like tinsel decorations from the ceiling, man. I fucking hate those Christmas decorations.
That's a 90s vibe, ain't it, man?
Yeah, don't like those. I like tinsel. I like the cliche, typical like tinsel, like spiraling down like a banister and stuff like that. I think it looks nice. I love Christmas decorations, to be fair, but I don't like it when they go tacky with it. I like it when houses go all out and like light it the fuck up, but like too much is like it looks cringy. But if they'll get like nice fairy lights around the gutter and like just a couple of lights here and there, I think it looks really nice, man.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, man. The only one I don't like is when the missus she puts like this little tinselly wreath thing across the front of the TV.
Oh
And if
yeah,
there's
I've
any
seen that at yours, yeah.
any little bits of tinsel covering the screen, I'm like, no, that's mental.
Put it. I was gonna say, yeah, maybe put it over the top, but it just did the same thing, wouldn't it?
Plus, it's a little fucking OLED that's like 2 mil thick. You couldn't put it anywhere.
Yeah, true. I mean, you could fucking super glue it too. Be alright, like.
All year round.
Yeah, fuck it.
But yeah, let's call it. Next, I want to go play some Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna play some Call of Duty as well. So, yeah. Peace out, everyone.
Peace and love.